guys, Way here, and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team video. And today I'm going to show you guys how to complete the brand new South American Tour SBC the cheapest and easiest way. Now right now it will cost you around about 45,000 coins on the Xbox One and around 30,000 on PlayStation. It does depend. When you're watching this video right now, or when I'm recording this video rather, those are the prices. However, they could have easily gone up by about 10k or so by the time you're watching this. So I will leave a link down below to Footbin, and that's going to show you the prices of this team when you actually go and complete it. So just go and check that out. It will also show any cheaper alternatives if they have been found, because right now the way I'm going to show you is around the cheapest price. I mean, you can maybe complete it for a few thousand coins less, but right now this is a very easy and cheap way to complete it, and you get 180,000 coins worth of packs in return. So this is definitely worth it. You get a 50k pack and a kit for completing the whole thing, and you get a 45k pack, a 35k pack, and two different types of 25k pack for each of the individual SBCs. And with a really good team of the week with the likes of Griezmann and Aubameyang packs right now, this is definitely worth it. I definitely would recommend you guys trying it out. But also, as I said, go and check out that Footbin link, because it will show any cheaper alternatives, because obviously when I show you guys these cards there, their prices will go up in price as people will go and complete the same teams as me. So do be sure to go and check Footbin, and it will show any cheaper alternatives so you guys can kind of stay up to date with the cheapest way of completing this SBC. But as I said, right now it's about 45k on Xbox One. So we're going to start off right here with Argentina. You've got Argentina, Brazil, Uruguay and Colombia. And for the Argentina starting 11, you need a minimum of 5 players from Argentina, 4 different nationalities at minimum. You need a maximum of 4 players from the same league. You need a minimum of 7 rare players and also an 80 rating. And this actually gets you a prime gold players pack. That is a 45k pack and 1,000 coins. Now this is the team I've built. So basically you want to go with one side from a specific league. It can be the Bundesliga, the Premier League, it really doesn't matter. I went with the La Liga, and you want to have a hyperlink between either the striker and the left mid, or the left mid and the centre back. Now a hyperlink is a player who plays for the same team and the same nation. So I've gone with Castillejo and also with Victor Ruiz right here. You guys could go with a different thing. You could go with, for example, Ashley Young and Phil Jones. They'd get a link there, and then you could go with any random striker you wanted. But on that left hand side, you need to get a hyperlink between either the striker and the left mid, or the left mid and the centre back. You do need to have 7 rare players in the team, so try and add as many as you can into the team. And then you want to go with 4 Argentinian league players up there. Go with as many rares as you can. You can get D'Alessandro for around 1,000 coins, so he's a good one to go with. And then you want to go with an Argentine right mid who's going to link down into your defence. You can go the other way round and go with this side here with a right mid, centre back and striker on this side, and then go with an Argentinian left mid. It's up to you, but you want that player to then link down into your defence, so play for the same league. So right here I've gone with a Campos, going very cheaply there. He links down into the Serie A, and then you want 3 rare players from a different league down here who will get the chemistry, and you can put them in your defence, and that should all work out well. And as you see, 97 chemistry, 80 rating. If you do have any questions about these, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. I'll try and get back to you on those, and check out Footbin if you don't really get these specific teams right here. They are a little bit too expensive, but there we go. That's completed. That's a 45k back, and you spend around 45k at least right now to complete the SBC. So already we're going to be getting extra packs really in return now for all of the other ones. So Brazil is the most expensive one. Right now it costs around about 20,000 coins, so by far the most expensive. The others all cost around about 8,000 coins. So Brazil, you need a minimum of 7 players from Brazil, 2 different nationalities at minimum. You need 10 different leagues at minimum. That's really complicated there to actually complete. 9 rare players at minimum and at least an 81 rating. So this is the team that I've built. Now, right now, you can actually complete this for around 2,000 or 3,000 coins less, but that is with loyalty chemistry. So you'll have to play 10 games, and I didn't really want to have to play 10 games. What you can do is use Gabriel, you can use Fabinho, and then you can use Rafael up front. So just show you guys the prices. Rafael is around 1.1k, Fabinho is around 1,000 coins, maybe a little bit less, and Gabriel is around about 1.3, but he currently goes for about 2 or 3k. But instead, I went with Dante. You can go with Marquinhos. I went with Gustavo right here, and then I went with Firmino, just because due to loyalty chemistry and with the rating that works. Because you do need loyalty chemistry to complete this, as far as I'm aware, unless you've packed the players. I mean, I've packed quite a few of these, so this is why I was able to complete it. So I used a lot of packable players, as you can see down here. Now a lot of you will have some packable players, and you will have to use some of them, but as you see here, a lot of these players I have had to go and buy, and you will actually have to do this to complete the SBC. You're likely to have to play 10 games offline. I'll leave a link down below to the loyalty glitch. You can actually get the loyalty chemistry you need to get the full chemistry for this within about 10 minutes, so you don't have to play 10 games. You can just go into them and back out of them. It's not going to count as a loss, and you get the chemistry within about 10 minutes. So I'll leave a link down below to a video Matt HD Gamer did on the loyalty glitch. You will need to do that, and you will also need to convert Tyson down to a CDM. I bought him as a centre mid for 2.8k, and then just converted him down for like 400 coins or so. But you can go with a few different alternatives, and it should work. But go with similar ratings, and since you need players from different leagues, it can be quite complicated. But you could, for example, go with Kaká instead of Trulano, and then you could go with one of the many different Brazilian left mids from the Russian league. It doesn't have to be exactly the same leagues, but just make sure that you have 10 different leagues. And then you want your striker to link down to your right mid. It doesn't have to be this one here with Salvio and Jonas. You can go with maybe Rafael, and then you can go with Herman, for example. But you are going to need to go with a pretty similar team to me. Again, I'll leave links down below to Footbin, and that's where you do want to go and check, because if any cheaper alternatives are found, or if any ways of doing this without loyalty chemistry are found as well, you'll be able to see all of that down there. But you get a mega pack and 1,000 coins for completing this, and although it is quite expensive, you're still making profit back from that early, because you're getting a 35k pack for about 20k. Next up, Colombia, and for this all you need is a front three of Colombian players. Now, you do need 3 minimum players from Colombia there. Also, players from the same nation, max of 3. Players from the same league, maximum of 4. You need 6 rare players at minimum, a minimum of 79 rating and 95 chemistry. So, as I said, front 3 of Colombian players. I just went with this one here. Very, very cheap. Not Perrin right there. Why is it going onto the bench? There we go. So 200 coins for Machecha. You don't have to go with the same players in this front 3. Just go with the cheapest silver left and right mids you can get from the Colombian league, and then silver strike as well from the Colombian league too. He cost me 2.7k because he's actually transferred. So this is his old card, I do believe. And then these wingers there were very, very cheap. And then you're going to need a hyperlink on the left and a hyperlink on the right. Now, originally I went with, I believe it was Phil Jones and then Ashley Young on this side, and then here I went with Yangst and Herman from Borussia Mönchengladbach, but they were a bit more expensive, so I just went with Townsend, who's very cheap, and Scott Down, who's very cheap, and then Tar, who's around 1,000 coins, and Julian Brands, who's around 1,000 coins. So that's a bit cheaper, but basically you just want to find a good hyperlink you can use on each side. So it could be Premier League and then Bundesliga, and you can use Karius to link between the two. You do need to link between those 2 different links there. So basically you just want to have a hyperlink on each side, so a player who plays for the same nation and also the same club. You want one of those on each side, and then you want a goalkeeper who links between the 2, so plays for the same nationality as one of those hyperlinks, but in the league of the other one. If that makes sense, you guys can see here, we've got a German keeper in the Premier League who's going to link to the German players on this side here. And that gets the chemistry, because with a hyperlink, it's going to get the centre-backs, and it's going to get the wingers on full chemistry. You may need loyalty chemistry for a few of these, but I think you can get away without it, because you can actually convert these players into the right positions. But I managed to get away with just having left and right mids as wingers, as I already had the loyalty chemistry. In the middle, you're going to want a hyperlink. Now, it doesn't have to be exactly the same as me, but I went with Yanga and B with Tolisso and also Gonalons. I don't actually think they all need to be from the same team. You can actually go with a different French centre mid. I mean, I could go with Ferry, for example, right here. He isn't a rare player, so he wouldn't work. But you could go with any other kind of rare player from the league on here. Obviously, it doesn't have to be the same players as me. You can just go with any player who plays for the same team and the same, and also the same nation in the midfield right here. And then another player who plays for the same nation in the same league, and he should be good. So yeah, I think that is quite easy to complete. You just need that triangle in the middle, a hyperlink on each side, goalkeeper linking the 2 hyperlinks together, and then a front 3 of Colombian players, and you should be good for that one. And that gets you a 25k pack, I believe. Yeah, 25k pack there, which is not too bad. That is the one that is full of rare items, so you can get like 4 or 5 rare players. That is the better 25k pack in my opinion. And then finally Uruguay. This one's quite cheap, and basically all you need is 3 players from Uruguay, players from the same nation, max of 5, exactly 4 different leagues, 3 rare players at minimum, 79 rating and 95 chemistry at minimum as well. So what I did is I went with a midfield of different Uruguayan players. These are all very cheap. This guy's around 1,000 coins for Lucas Torreira. This guy here is very cheap. He's around 1,000 coins there, Christopher Oro. And then this guy here, actually had to pay quite a bit for him. He's like 4k, and he was almost half the price of the whole team. But yeah, he went right there. And once you've got that midfield of Uruguayan players, you can just go with the front 3 of players from the Serie A. It doesn't really matter who you went with. I just went with some players that I had as pack haul players. So Belotti, very cheap there. this guy here, Eder Nielsen, you can get for like 400 coins. Just go with the cheapest front three you can get with gold cards ready. That's going to get you the rating you need from the Serie A. And then for the defense, all you need is you just need a couple, well, you do need 4 leagues, so you need a couple of different leagues down here. And I went with on the right, Sevilla, then I went with on the left some players from the Portuguese league, and then in goal a player who's going to link them all together. So you need 2 centre-backs basically who play for the same nation but in different leagues. You then need a goalkeeper who plays for the same nation but in different leagues. They can't be from the same league as this bit here, so they can't be from the Serie A. And then you need a left and right back who get a strong link to your centre-back, and that should get everyone on good chemistry, and that should get the full team complete. So we're going to submit that. Again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below. We'll go and check out FootBin. And that does complete the entire SBC right now. So there we go. South American Tour has been completed, and that gets the 55k pack and the Palacios home kit. So there we go. I'm now going to head over to the store. We get that kit right there, which I think I'm going to put that on actually. I'll put that on as my new home kit, and then we're going to go over to the store and see what I get in the packs. So here we go, we have got 5 packs to open. I'm going to start off with the worst one, which is the Premium Gold Players Pack. And what do we get? We don't get a walkout or anything like that. We get quite a big flare though. That's going to be like an 84, 85. That's going to be Joe Hart. That is not too bad there. I do already have a couple of Joe Harts in my club. We get Lafont as well. We get Kearney. We get a few different players down here. I'm going to have to clear some space on my transfer list so I can send these cards over. But Joe Hart, that's not too bad. Next pack I'm going to open is going to be the next 25k pack. So a rare gold pack. Here we go. What are we going to get? I got Messi in one of these packs from the Marquee Matchups ones. We don't get Messi this time. We get, that is going to be Depreville, I think. Yeah, Manuel Depreville, I think is his name. There we go. From Liga. We do get a Uruguayan player, so we can potentially sell him for a bit. Also attacking midfield to centre mid, I think sells for like 2 or 3k, so that's not too bad there. But we haven't really got much back yet. We have not got much. I'm going to go with the Prime Gold Players pack now. If we can get one walkout out of all these packs, then that will be good. Or an inform, anything like that, that will be decent. What do we get here? That's going to be Asensio, I think. We get Asensio. That is not the best of packs. That is not the best. We get Carrick, Sahin, Palacio. That is, again, not an amazing pack, so I'm going to quick sell the rest of that. A lot of players do sell for a really good amount of coins, though, now, so always check the prices of cards before just randomly quick selling them. Mega pack, 35k pack. What do we get? Wow, that's another bad pack. That's going to be Raphael. I suppose we can sell him for a bit, though, because I did just use him in the SBC. Or, no, actually, I didn't use him, but you could have used him. I was going to. We do get a Colombian player there, so he will sell. We get another Uruguayan card, too. So we can sell him on. You get a load of fitness cards. Right wing to right mid may sell on. So Raphael, he'll sell. I'll send him to the transfer list. Same with Hesse, because he does get a hyperlink to another centre back in La Liga. So his price could go for a bit because of the SBC right now. I'll send them to the transfer list. And then we've got the 55k pack. So here we go. We have got a 50k pack to open. 12 players, and they're all going to be rare. So if we can get a walkout, that would be great. We don't actually get a walkout. What's it going to be? 2 big flares, and that is... Is that Danny Carvalho? Upgraded Carvalho, 84. That is actually not that good, though, considering that this pack is a 55... Well, not a 55k pack, a 50k pack. We get an 84 Danny Carvalho. I don't know if he sells for anything. I'll check. We get Tar as well. We get Hart again. Renato Sanchez. That's actually a really bad pack. We've got nothing at all really worth selling. Carvalho, I don't think he goes for much. I mean, Hart will sell for a bit. Sanchez sells for a bit, but... That's not the best of packs, and I think we've probably not made profit from this SBC. Although we have got a lot of good packs back from it, nothing's really going to sell from them. So I expect to have probably lost like 10k or so in this SBC, but my pack's been really, really bad. So I think you guys can probably do a lot better with your packs. I mean, Carvajal and 2 Joe Harts are our best players, which from 180,000 coins worth of packs is just not very good. But I'm sure you guys could potentially get a lot better packs than me. And also do go and check out the FootBin link so you can complete it even cheaper than me, depending when you are watching this video. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Good luck on your packs. Hopefully you can get better things than me. I expect you probably will. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you are new around here as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.